Hi friends, so this is your friend Arun from Live in Germany channel. So today I'm back again with another interesting video. The last few days we had snowfall all around Germany. We did enjoy the first sight of snow of this year. We put WhatsApp status, shared with the family who might not have seen snow back at home. So this is a very good thing guys. So but we also have to be careful. There are certain winter laws which we have to follow as a tenant or as a house owner. It doesn't matter if you're a student or employee person or a family. There are laws which can end up be you paying some certain amount of fine if you don't follow it, or you might end up paying a huge compensation also. So this video will be very informative. Please do watch till end of it and also share this with your friends. So before I move on, I would like to thank everybody who inquired for the Riester Rente. After watching this video, if you have missed it, please do have a look so that you can still claim the subsidy from the government. Now let's go into the video. So hi again guys, so what's this video about? So winter snow clearing obligation is taken basically by the cities or municipalities. So what they do is they clear the main roads, main pavements, but the sidewalks which is which is near to the home is like something which has to be done by the home lots like house owners or the tenants. So how tenant comes to play? So some landlords have in their rental agreement or rental contract mentioning that a tenant has to do this clearing process themselves. So this is area where you need to be very clear, because if there is a random check that's happening in your city and it has not been cleared, it can end up, say, you can pay up to a fine of 1,000 euros for not doing this duty correctly. So this depends on city to state. You can check on the price, but see on your contract if you have the obligation. So even if you're a house owner but you still gave to a tenant, still you have an obligation to clear it. So it's also a responsibility to monitor that a tenant has cleared the snow or not. Okay, around like what rule we have to follow to clear the snows. So I'll just tell you like basic rules. So first thing, when you have to clear. So every day between 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. the snow has to be clear, or you have to spread some granules or sand or ash, for example, to make it not slippery. So this is common rule. So 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and in weekends you have little more time, I guess. So this is one possibility. So is everyone obligated to do it? The next question, yeah. So definitely everyone has to do it. It doesn't matter if you're going to work, or say I'm going to work around my wife and child are home, they cannot do it, doesn't matter. Or if I'm single, I'm still going to work, or I'm going to vacation to India or somewhere, am I obliged? Yes, you have to. If you cannot be there physically to do that, then you have to hire somebody to do that. So mostly house owners do take care of it, but if it is not, please ensure you hire somebody to do it for you when you're not present. Definitely you can claim these costs in tax return. I will make a video on that separately, but just for you for information. So okay, I'm doing myself. What kind of rule I have to follow? So this is the following. First, there has to be 1.2 to 1.5 meters of space of snow that has to be clear, and this is like two people walking, so this has to be maintained. Not just the side pavements, but if you have, say, some space to a garage or parking lot, this also has to be cleared and kept neat. So this is common rule, guys. So apart from that, okay, can I shovel the snow and put it on the road? This is not to be done. This is actually illegal. So don't put the snow on the road or on neighbor's property. It doesn't work like that. So you have to always maintain, try to keep the snow in your place itself as much as possible. And the second thing is you can spread, you might have seen like small stones lying around on the snow. This is just to give you some grip. So this is also one way of making the place not so slippery. So you can either put granules, sand, or salt even. But salt, you have to be very careful. Many cities have really banned it. You could get huge fines for using salt. The rock salt damages the streets after the snow melts, or even like say if dogs or cats walks on it, they might get some kind of sore or infection. So this is the reason they don't allow it. So there are two ways. One is like using a shovel or a snow blower and then cleaning it up, the snow completely, or you apply some kind of granules, sand or ash, which will make it non-slippery for the people who walk on it. Okay, Arun, I did forgot, and by mistake somebody falls. What happens then? Yeah, if somebody falls before your home and he breaks his hand or some kind of other property, you have to take the responsibility, and this will be generally covered by private liability insurance. Yeah, so if you have that insurance, it's good. If you do not, please to make sure you have one. So by this way, you can avoid the losses which you have to pay. He can claim for the damage, as well as he can put a like a complaint saying like, I have to be compensated for the losses and mental tension and pain I'm suffering. So this can be a little tricky, guys. So please ensure that what stays and who's responsible for this obligation, and don't end up paying a huge fine out of it. So these are all the very basic things regarding the winter law. So there will be definitely city to city little difference. So I hope this video was informative, guys. So thanks for watching this video. Please to share with your friends and subscribe to us and stay connected. I hope you have a very nice weekend. Ciao ciao and bye bye.